Yeah, tonight was an emotional night. We heard from several people who had close ties to the October 7th attack. We also heard from elected officials, and across the board, the message was clear. Bring home the hostages that are still being held by Hamas and stand in solidarity with Israel.
And in Jewish tradition, we place stones by grave sides because they're permanent.
With these stones set in place in a remembrance garden.
Here's a way for people to come and reflect on those we've lost since 10/7.
Flags fluttering.
So I'm trying to see the light in a day that feels really dark.
And photos of hostages hanging up.
There's not much I can do from Baltimore, but the one thing that I can do is to honor the people who are on these boards and give them respect.
Faces of those who've been kidnapped, killed, and rescued, lining the walkway to the Beth El Congregation in Pikesville. Even a year after the October 7th attack, for people attending the remembrance.
About 1,200 Israelis were killed by a horrific attack. About 250 were captured and brought over to Gaza, and they have not returned yet. And the people that did this still have to pay the price for it. And what this means to me is standing tall with Israel.
And those organizing it.
I don't think any of us thought a year later we'd still have 100 hostages being held in Gaza. We're not forgetting you.
Members of the Jewish community aren't forgetting.
The lives lost in Israel, the lives lost in Gaza, the lives lost in Lebanon, it's all tragic.
A sign of that as people shuffle in, finding solace in the synagogue. Senator Ben Cardin with a strong message to bring the remaining hostages held by Hamas home.
These hostages never should have been taken, and we demand their immediate release without conditions.
And Governor Wes Moore standing in solidarity.
That hate will find no oxygen in the state of Maryland, and those who conduct hatred will find the consequences of it. We stand with you now. We stand with you always. We stand with you forever.
Organizers of the Remembrance also say they're starting a fundraiser to help provide trauma relief and therapy to their partners in Israel. Live in Baltimore County, Jessica Babb, Fox 45 News.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.